Coralina floated on her back in the warm, shallow water of the inlet, her shimmering turquoise tail gently swaying with the current. The sun felt different today, warmer and more golden than it had all year. High on the cliffs above, she could hear the laughter of children, a sound she had come to associate with the changing of the seasons. On the shore, families were setting up picnics, their colorful blankets dotting the sand like a field of sea anemones. For a mermaid, Easter wasn't about chocolate or egg hunts in the traditional sense, but the arrival of spring was a profound celebration beneath the waves. Coralina had gathered a bouquet of delicate sea lavender and bright coral weed, which she planned to weave into a garland for the sunrise ceremony. Just as she was about to dive back to her grotto, a strange, brightly colored object plopped into the water near her. It was an egg, but unlike any she had seen from the gulls or turtles. This one was dyed a brilliant shade of lavender and decorated with swirling patterns. As she swam closer, another one, this time sunny yellow, bobbed past her. Looking up, she saw a group of children on the shore, their faces falling as they watched their decorated Easter eggs being carried away by an unexpected wave. An elderly woman consoled them, explaining that the tide must have taken them. Coralina's heart, which beat in time with the ocean's pulse, went out to them. She knew the sorrow of losing something beautiful to the sea's whims. With a flick of her powerful tail, she began to gather the floating treasures, placing them gently in a net bag made of woven seaweed she carried for collecting shells. She collected the lavender one, the sunny yellow, and a third that was pale pink with tiny white dots. Holding them securely, she swam towards the shore, pausing where the water became too shallow. From the edge of the surf, she let out a soft, melodic call, a sound that carried over the sound of the waves. The children, who had been sadly poking at the sand with sticks, looked up. Their eyes went wide. Coralina raised the net bag, the colorful eggs a stark contrast against the green seaweed. She gave them a gentle, warm smile, then carefully tipped the bag, releasing the eggs into the gentle lapping waves so they would float the rest of the way to the children's feet. The little girl who had been crying let out a gasp of pure delight as the lavender egg washed up right beside her toes. That evening, as the sun set, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink to match the coral, Coralina returned to her underwater home. Her own spring celebration was simple. She placed her garland of sea lavender on a rock formation that caught the last rays of light, a thank you to the ocean for another season of renewal. The story of the Easter eggs and the kind mermaid became a cherished memory for the family, a perfect example of an unforgettable ocean-themed Easter. For Coralina, the true magic of the holiday wasn't in the eggs themselves, but in the connection it created between her world and the one on the shore. A reminder that the spirit of Easter, full of hope, renewal, and unexpected kindness, flows through every part of nature, both on land and beneath the sea. The end. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.